Welcome back to Techo World. Today we will learn some motion graphics of media poster. Before that, if you are new to my channel, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can immediately get notifications as soon as I upload new videos. Okay, let's start now. We will create 3 compositions here. The first composition, we will rename it as a render. Keep the width and height to 2000, frame rate to 30 and duration as 10 seconds. Second composition, we will rename it as a media. And the third as a shape. Now in shape, let's create a shape for which we will select a rectangular and fill it with white color which is already chosen. Now double click on the rectangle. Now click on rectangle path 1, unlink size. This size width we will set to 500 and height to 1200. Now select shape layer and duplicate it. Press Ctrl+D to duplicate. Select shape layer 2 for rotation, hit R and change the rotation to 90 degrees. And place it to the edge. For a proper snap, click on snapping so that we can set it properly. Now we need to rotate this shape, for which we need a null object. Right click, go to new, select null object. See here there is an anchor point. Let's bring this point to the center. Hold Ctrl and double click on anchor point tool. Go to Align tab now and set the null object to center. Now select these 2 layers and set properly. Like this. Off the snapping and set it properly by using arrow keys. Now it is perfect. After that, parent both these layers with null object. If parent link is not visible, click here, go to columns and you can find the parent link here. Okay, now select null object and press R and rotate it to 35 degrees. Now the shape part is over. Now media. Let us select one image and drag and drop it here and set it properly. Now go to render composition. Select solid. We will name it as a BG, that is the background. Now drag and drop media here at the top of the BG and shape at top of the media. Select media and change to alpha matte shape in track mate. Select media and adjust it accordingly. Now select media and shape layers and move it. Select two layers, press Ctrl+D to duplicate it. Let us now change its color so that we can recognize easily the layer color on which we are working. Select shape, press S, set the scale to bigger. Now select the shape and media layer, move it. Select media, go to effects and add tint by double clicking, or else you can drag and drop it on the image. Select both the layers, drop it down at top of BG. Now select media, Ctrl+T and change the opacity to 40 degrees. Select both shape and media layers, duplicate it by pressing Ctrl+D. We will now change the layer's color to red. Select shape, press Ctrl+S to decrease its size. Select media and add tint to it. Double click on tint and change the tint color to make it visible. Select both the layers and move it like this. Now select shape and duplicate it by pressing Ctrl+D. Select shape layer, press S, change the scale size to 10% and change its position. Select shape layer and duplicate it. Let's change the colors of these layers. Select shape. Let us keep the layer here and we will adjust it like this. Here we need to change the color. For that, in Effects, select Fill and double click it. Again duplicate this layer and drag it here. Let us move the media slightly here. Select this layer and set it properly. Now we want to animate this. We will start with background, that is background layer. Let us hide all this and on BG layer. Select BG layer, hit S and unlink scale. Let us set the keyframe to 100%. Add 1 second. Come back to 0 second. Set the scale height to 0%. See the changes here. To make it appear smooth, Select the keyframes and hit F9. You can see this graph here for animation purpose. Here we will go to Window and select Animation Composer 3 Keyframe Wingman. This tool is available free for download and the link is available in the description. This tool makes animation easier. If we select the graph points and change the keyframe here, see the changes of the graph. Okay, we will keep it to 90 or else you can change it by changing the graph points. Okay, this is our background animation. Let's animate it. Select Shape and Media layers. Move to 2 seconds. Hit P and give the keyframe and come back to 1 second and drag this here. Select keyframe and click on this icon. The same process can be followed for all these media and shapes. Select media and shape layers, hit P and go to 2 seconds. Give the keyframe and come back to 1 second and drag it. Select this keyframe and click on this icon. Now select next 2 layers, hit P and set the keyframe at 2 seconds and back to 1 second and drag it. Select this keyframe and click on this icon. Let us displace these 2 layers now so that it looks smoother. Move these layers to few frames like this. Now see it, it appears more smooth. Now select these 3 layers, hit P, go to 2 seconds, give the keyframe and come back to 1 second and drag these arrows. Select this keyframe and click on this icon. Now select this shape and click on hide icon. See how good it is looking now. Let us select this color and change the color for the next arrow too. Let's select this color. We can add text for this. So go to text and enter the text. Change the font style in character. Next, click on text arrow mark. Go to animate add position and next go to property, add opacity. In animate 1, change the position to 100 and opacity to 0%. Now select range selector 1. Move to 2 seconds. Click on offset at 0% and move to 3 seconds. In advanced, select shape, add ramp up. Increase ease high and ease low to 100%. Select based on with words. Now select text and duplicate it. After adding attributes, if you duplicate, it appears same as the animated text. Again, now duplicate this layer. And we change the text here. Now look how it appears. Perfect. We will now change the media part. Go to media composition, right click, new, select solid, name it as a mask. Select image, change to alpha matte mask in track matte. Move to 2 seconds. Now select image, hit P and give the keyframe. Now go to 3 seconds and drag it. Add on second image, drag and drop it here and then drag it up. Select image layer and move to 2 seconds. Select image layer, hit P, set the keyframe for 3 seconds. Come back to 2 seconds and drag like this. Just take a look at it now. To make it look much more cooler, select shape, move it to few frames, select this layer too, move it to few more frames. We want to now slightly change the media part and move keyframes to 3 seconds. And select these keys and click on this icon. Now finally take a look at it. How cool it is looking. Perfect. Now it's done. Hope you guys liked the video. Do leave your comments or suggestions in the comment section. Okay, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Meet you guys soon with more interesting videos. Thank you.